What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the Retro Ground Podcast. Today we have somebody who I met on Instagram via Waffles, aka Raffles. Go ahead, man, and introduce yourself, bro, and let us know the name of your business, bro, and where you're from. Where you from?
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
I'm Tony. I go by Super Tony. Stay in Riverside, California, and I'm a collector first and a reseller second. And yeah, I've been collecting for about, I want to say 11 years, 12 years.
Oh, wow.
And then reselling recently just about 3 years. Yeah, like
Got
3
it.
years.
Got it. Got it. So my first question to you would be, how did the business name come about?
Ooh. So,
Yeah.
like everyone else, like I was trying to find it. I was first like Tony's retro collection, And
Okay.
then I was like I don't know, like for the longest, like it kind of bothered me. Like I want to find something more personal. So then I looked deeper into myself and like, okay, like what do you love about retro? Like, and then I was thinking like, well, my favorite system is Super Nintendo. So
yeah. Super
I try to
Nintendo.
think of like how can I integrate Super Nintendo in my name? Like so I kept playing with it, and then I stumbled across Super Nintendo, but when I spelled it out, it just looked weird. Like I
Just
would read
one
it
Super Nintendo.
just Super Nintendo. Like
Got
there wasn't
it.
an underscore yet.
Got
And then I
it.
was like, no, I need to put something where it's kind of separates it, because if somebody reads it, they're not gonna read it right. Like so then when I had when I was writing it, I put a Super Nin, and then I placed the underscore there. It's kind of like a breather, like so it would say Super Nin and then Tony.
Got it.
So
To kind of differentiate,
to kind of
right?
differentiate
Yeah.
exactly. So that's how I came across my name. Like it took
That's
some
cool.
time, but like
Yeah.
that's when I knew. Like when they came out to the logo, I was like, no, this is something special. Like
Yeah. No, for sure.
it stood out like in a, I don't know, like gave me that same feeling of like seeing the Super Nintendo logo.
Yeah.
Like but then like it made it personal because it was my name.
Yeah.
And
And then the colors just go perfect, bro. Because I remember when I came up with our logo, Retro Grounds, I'm a Super Nintendo guy too. And someone had messaged me like, hey, bro, that logo's taken. And I'm like, what? I'm like, yeah. And then when you follow me, and I was like, oh, he does have that logo, bro. So that's, and that was kind of like, oh, man, I thought I would be the first one.
Yeah.
And little did I know you already had it for like a long time. So I'm like, oh, man, like, I gotta come up with like a logo or whatever. But dude, the name I really like the name, Super Nin Tony, because it does go with like that's very clever, 100%, man. And what got you into video game reselling? Like, what would you say really sparked it up? Was it the money, or you just kind of do it for fun, or?
What kind of sparked it up was when I first got into like buying from these stores. I started
Stores like GameStop or like a video game store?
like retro stores.
Retro stores.
I started taking in like trade-ins, and then I started seeing that there was events of like just regular people, like me.
Yeah.
And then I was like, man, what if I do that? What if I, instead of taking it to these stores, what if I take it upon myself to sell it? So
You already had a collection at the time.
I already had a collection at the time, and then I would have stuff that I didn't really care for. So I'm like, let me sell this stuff.
Okay.
Let me sell this stuff, and then maybe add more to my collection. That's kind of how it started.
Okay.
Like, it would just feed in back into my collection. Anything that I would get rid of,
Yeah.
it would be towards something that I wanted in my collection.
Gotcha. And saying that you're a Super Nintendo guy, what's your favorite Super Nintendo game of all time, bro?
Of all time, I think Super Mario World.
Yeah,
I think
Super
it's
Mario
just,
World.
it's classic.
Yeah.
Like the graphics. It was like over 100 levels, secret levels.
Secret levels. Did you get stoked? What I got stoked. I was a little kid. I was like super stoked. That level with that takes you spins up and the star.
The star.
Bro,
Yeah.
I was like, dude, I didn't know that existed. So many, and at the time, you had, you needed that guide, right, to get like super like secrets or like the keys. I remember I was stuck for a while at some key. I don't remember, but I know that Super Mario World was maybe one of the first games, and Mario Kart was my favorite too. But so many levels, bro. And then I couldn't figure out how to defeat Bowser. I didn't know you had to pick up the little Bowser and throw it up.
Yeah.
I did not know that, bro. And so it took my cousin who was older to kind of figure that stuff out, bro. So what are some of your favorite moments of that game?
Man, that one, defeating Bowser. What else? I really like the underground levels, like the way
Swimming?
The underground ones, the ones where they're kind of like
with the lava.
No. They're like dark, and you're like kind of like underground.
Like a mine, kind
like
of.
a mine.
It has like a little weird, like
or
yeah.
it'll have like the yellow, like kind of.
Oh yes, that goes up.
Yeah.
Oh, bro, I hated those because you get stuck and die. Huh? I know exactly what you're talking
I just
about.
like the ambience of it, like the music of it and stuff. Those are pretty dope. But besides Super Mario World, Donkey Kong Country.
Donkey Kong Country, bro. You can't. Just the jams on that, bro. Right?
Exactly. The graphics on that.
The graphics, bro.
Killer Instinct.
Killer Instinct. What else, bro? Who's your player? What?
What character? Full Gore. The robot.
Is that the okay?
The robot.
Mine was Jago.
Like yeah. Jago
was mine. Sick. What about what's that game, bro? Man, what's it called, bro? It's like Street Fighter. Mortal Kombat, bro.
Mortal Kombat.
Did you ever play that?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah?
Yeah. I remember you talking to Omar about this.
Yeah.
How he was saying that Genesis was better.
Bro, that's a trip, huh? I didn't even know.
Even the audio, it sounds different too.
Oh yeah?
It's like a little bit more like louder almost on the Genesis than the Super Nintendo.
Yeah. And right now, do you still play like the newer models, like the new Nintendos? Cause
I do, mostly with my son because he's all about the Switch. That's kind of like, I know that's gonna be like his retro, the Switch. Yeah. But that's basically it. Just mostly the Switch.
Yeah, you never got into like PS2, PS1.
Oh yeah, definitely those.
Yeah.
PS2, 64, Dreamcast.
What was the last console you played?
Well, as of recent, still the Switch. But of like retro, I'm always playing like Super Nintendo.
Yeah, Super Nintendo's cool. You know which one? Don't they have a Super Nintendo Killer Instinct box?
Yeah, I just got that too.
Yeah,
into my collection. Yeah.
They have two variants, right?
Two variants. Yeah.
One small, one complete,
small,
right?
One small and just the characters off to the side, and then one full art where it's like.
I think the box is black, right?
Mm-hmm.
Wow, you have that one, or you have the small one?
I have the big one. The
big one. Man, how much would you say do you have in your collection? How much money? Easily.
Like 20 grand.
20 grand?
Yeah.
Wow.
In value.
Like retail value, like market value, or just?
Like market value.
Wow. What's the most expensive thing in your collection?
I think I have that's hard. I have a PlayStation kiosk sign.
Kiosk sign.
Yeah.
So PlayStation 1.
PlayStation 1. It's like a neon sign, yeah.
Oh, got it. Yeah. Wow. How much is that worth?
I've seen people sell between like, I want to say like 1,000 to like 1,500.
Wow.
Yeah.
Man, dude. Hey, you wouldn't sell that?
No.
No? For the right price?
That's like my baby right there.
That's funny.
That's like my baby. I love that thing. Like,
man, that's so cool. And go ahead.
I'm sorry. Like certain things like that, it's hard just to let go just because it's hard to come by.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I think when you put that into factor, like, I don't know, it's hard to let go.
Yeah.
Like,
I don't even think the right price is,
And even when people do have them, like, they don't even want to sell them.
Yeah,
bro. So it's like,
yeah.
Why would I want to sell it?
I know, for sure. It's like one of those things where you're like, you can't just go like, oh, I'll go buy another one at Walmart.
Yeah.
Because they don't make them anymore, dude. Mm-hmm. That's the one thing. And I know games and tech. Yesterday he was saying, bro, he has the cardboard stand-ups back home. I think back east or Midwest. No, Indiana. I think he said from Indiana. Anyways, he has boxes he said, bro, I have a room like this full of like posters and boxes of Pokemon stuff. He used to work, I guess GameStop was called EB Games or something like that before. And I don't know if he knew or he worked as a manager. I don't remember top of my head, but they basically, no, he would go and they would give him all the posters, bro.
Wow.
And he would go to like conventions and he would pick up like little pins, t-shirts that were exclusive just for like journalists. And he was saying like, yeah, he has the stand-up boxes of Pokemon. But I mean, outside of that, what got you into like the waffles, bro? Because like I said, you were the first one that I ever heard that. And like I told you before the pod, I thought it was a scam, bro. Like, it's a straight scam.
No, I had joined. I had seen two other resellers that do waffles.
Got it.
So I joined theirs, and then I would win. So then I'm like, man, like this is cool, you know, like here it is, like this rare or like expensive item that I won for like $20, $30, you know, like. So now let me see if I could do this, you know. So, like you were one of my first like winners.
That was like one of the first ones?
You're my first winner and the first waffle I did.
No way. That was the first one?
That was the first one.
No way.
Yeah.
Oh, wow. That's a trip, dude.
Yeah.
That's what I said. I was like, I told my wife, I was like, you know, I think this is a scam, dude. She's like, well, you won't find out until you get the box, right?
Yeah.
That's a trip, dude. Man, so you just recently started doing them.
Mm-hmm.
Do you plan on doing like a monthly thing or?
Well, originally that account is still going to be focused on like claim sales, like just like listing things up for sale.
Yeah.
But I don't know, it's very like popular with everybody. Like I think it gives the opportunity for like the collectors too to like I said, to gain something where they don't have to put so much money into it.
Yeah.
You know, like they could just put like $10, $20, you know, like and have the opportunity to win like a $400, $300 system. So yeah, I plan on doing more of it.
That's cool, man. And going back to the waffle, what was the first thing that you won in the waffle?
The first thing, what was it? I'm trying to think. I think it had to be like a Game Boy. I think I won like a Game Boy. Yeah, like a box Game Boy.
Okay. For how much?
I think, man, that was a long time ago. I'm trying to remember.
Oh, so these things been going on for a while.
For at least a year or two.
A year.
Yeah.
Wow.
A year or two when I discovered it.
Wow.
You know, like now, kind of like just about almost everyone kind of does them now.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah. No, for sure. Because you were the first one that I've heard. I mean, is there a reason why you call them waffles? Is it like because you can't use the word raffle, right?
You can't use the word raffle because I think
they flag you.
Instagram will flag you.
Got it.
They'll start seeing like, oh, wait a minute, like this is not like for like social media purposes. This is like for money purposes, you know. So I think they'll flag you. So I think that's the reason why everyone puts waffle instead of raffle.
Gotcha. Yeah, at first I was like, "What's a waffle, bro?"
Yeah,
you know, because when I repost like, "Oh, join the waffle," and I had everyone like, "What's a waffle?" Like people literally like I had my sister like a waffle. I'm like, no, I think it's a raffle kind of deal. I didn't know what the story behind that was, but yeah, when I first heard that term, I was like, waffle. I'm like, that sounds weird, bro. But I kind of figure out, you know what? You put two and two together, right? Like you probably get flagged or something. But doing Super Nintoni. Is that like a full-time gig or is that like a part-time?
Right now it's part-time.
Do you want to go full-time?
I want to go full-time. Yeah.
Yeah. So you have a secular job.
Mm-hmm.
What do you do for a living?
Warehouse.
Warehouse.
Yeah.
Okay.
But like I said, I'm slowly transitioning it to becoming full-time.
Yeah. And I feel like you do have a good amount of followers, bro. Mm-hmm. Where you can probably you want to open up a store or just do pop-up events.
For now, pop-up events because every event I do, I learn. You know, like. I learn from other sellers. I learn from the customers. You know, different things become popular and then not popular. You know, like I think right now, PS2, Xbox 360 is like very popular. Before, like when I just started selling, handhelds were like a big thing. Like everybody wanted a Game Boy Advance SPs.
How long ago was that?
It was like 2 years ago.
Wow.
Yeah, so it's shifted now more so. Like I'm seeing people ask for more PS2, more Xbox 360 games.
Wow.
But
yeah, I heard Xbox 360 is really popular right now. Mm-hmm. Yeah. You collect, I mean, you resell like every single console, like PS2, PS1.
I try to stay away from certain ones. Like Vita's kind of slow for me. I've had Vita games for a while and then they will just sit, you know. Yeah. Certain Game Gear games, they're kind of slow. But every seller is different. Every seller, I might not do good with something like that, but another seller might. Yeah. You know, and I know like when I was listening to your interview with Games by Omar,
yeah,
he loves Sega. You know, and for me, like it's a slow mover for me. You know,
for
like,
real?
Yeah, like nobody really asked for it.
Wow.
And then
what's your hot seller?
Hot seller would have to be
Nintendo product.
Say definitely Nintendo. Always Nintendo is the best investment. Handhelds still, and but the games for them, like the Game Boy games, Game Boy Advance games.
Got it. And then the Blastoise one, I'm pointing that way because my Blastoise, the one I won from you.
Mm-hmm.
Did you resell that or did you buy it like that?
No, I bought it like that. Somebody had modded it, and then I was gonna keep that initially.
That thing's dope.
But my character is Charizard.
No way.
So when I came across one of those, I was like, I'm gonna get rid of this. You know, like I don't need him.
Yeah, for sure. That's funny, man. How many? I mean, you mentioned you've done events, and every time you learn, how many events do you have under your belt? Would you say?
Let's say between like 20 and 25.
Oh snaps!
Events,
man. In the span of how long?
This span of like 2 years, 2 to 3 years.
So like 10 events a year.
Yeah. Like 10 events a year.
Dude, that's crazy. Is it hard to balance that with, you have a son?
Yeah.
Is it your girlfriend or I know you have a? Is that your girlfriend or is it your fiance or?
No. The woman I had a baby with, I'm no longer with her.
Yeah.
But no, we have a good understanding, and even when I was she was cool with it, so it was kind of easy balancing it. More so now, like I'm starting to get the hang of it. Like a recent event that just happened, I wasn't there to vendor, but I took my son and we still went to support.
Mm-hmm.
So I think it's just finding that balance of like family and like this hustle.
Yeah. Because you have a girlfriend, right?
Yeah.
No, I meant her. Like I don't know. Like, is it hard to balance with her having a relationship with her
no.
and your son and doing the video games? She's down with it.
Yeah, she's down with it. She goes to support me.
That's cool.
Sometimes she'll stay the whole event. Sometimes just like quarter of it.
Yeah.
But she 100% like supports it.
Supports you.
Mm-hmm.
That's what's up, man. And then do you normally when you vend, do you take your son or once in a while?
Once in a while.
Yeah.
Yeah, cause just like.
How old's your son, by the way?
He's 6.
He's 6. Okay.
Yeah. But for him to like be there sitting down, like
it's
just
not
so
happening.
hard, like
I know.
Wants to go run around too. Like
I know. Go check out stuff, right?
Yeah.
No, I feel you, man. And in to your reselling business, Super and Tony, how much would you say you've invested like for the reselling business, or is this a part of your collection that you're reselling? Because I'm sure you buy bundles, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Initially, when I started, like I was mentioning, a lot of it was stuff I already had in my collection. So it was stuff that like I didn't care for.
Yeah.
So I would just use that to kind of like circulate it, like sell it, get other stuff, Some stuff I'll keep, some stuff I'll sell. Kind of like keeping in a recycling service like that.
Yeah. So right now you haven't invested back into the business, or have you? Invested?
No, I have.
Yeah. How much would you say all your reselling stuff you have invested in? How much money has gone into that?
I'm not sure because it's like I said, I'll keep a lot of it, because I'm a collector first, so it's hard to like
try to sell everything,
keep track,
yeah.
Because I'm like, well, this I'm keeping, I like this, so like, I don't know. I think in the whole span, it would have to be like, definitely in the thousands, but
got it.
I don't know. It's hard to calculate it because a lot of it I'll keep, like I'm a collector first.
And you buy bundles, you keep some of it.
I'll keep some of it. What interests me and what I don't like, or if I have duplicates of it, okay, like I can sell this stuff.
Got it. And your canopy, dude, I know you just got it. How much was that bad boy?
That was $600, I think.
$600, dude. What about the table covers?
Tables.
You have 3 or 2?
3.
3, huh?
Yeah, I want to get more though. I want to get like all kinds of table covers.
I know you got to get some gear, bro.
Yeah.
I'm down. I told all the resellers, dude, I want a hoodie, bro, because I just like or a t-shirt, right? Yeah. I really like the little mints you did, bro. That was cool, bro. That was legit.
Yeah, I try to do different promo items like that. I want to switch it up. Besides just the stickers, like I want to do like stuff like that.
Do you have hats at all?
No.
Ever had hats, dude? You should get some hats, bro.
Yeah.
Like the 3D printed, embroidered. That would be sick, dude. Because the logo just goes with the black hat. Will be perfect. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah. What would you say? You have 20 events under your belt. 20. What's been your favorite event?
That's hard.
Yeah.
Yeah, because.
And when I mean favorite, I don't mean like because I made so much money that you were just like, even if I didn't make money, this was cool, bro.
Each event to me, I get a good experience from. Like I get to see different customers in each event. Like I get to see not only I get to see fellow vendors, you know, that like maybe I haven't seen in a while. So I get to check out their stuff. You know, what do they have? They get to see my stuff.
Yeah.
So like, I don't know.
If you have to pick one, bro,
it's hard. Like,
all right, top three, bro. Top three.
Top three.
Yeah, for sure.
For sure, the first one I would say Retro Ambush. That's hosted by Retro Gorilla.
Yeah.
I love his events. He has great events. He always has good crowds. Second would be Retro Infinite, hosted by Tony Torres.
Yeah.
They're consistent.
That's true, huh? I feel like it's hard to get in, bro. Because I just kind of claim, like I said, when I have leftover, I'm like, oh, claim. Yeah. And I feel like, oh, bro, everyone's like, and then he does this whole like backup one back. I'm like, bro, there's no way I'm doing the backup, bro. You know, and so I feel like it's hard to really get in there, bro. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I'm sure you've probably been in it for a minute, huh?
Yeah, I think I missed a few, but I was the very first. I was one of the first ones to do his first events.
Got it. Like Retro Infinite 1.
Yeah, to do his first Retro Infinite. For sure, that's a great event. A third one would be. I love doing Pixel Vaults. I haven't done it in a while, but Pixel Vault, his events. Yeah. His events are good. But there's a lot. There's Game Tower has events. I love his events. Yeah. Who else? He goes by Spec. He has events.
Spec
64.
Okay.
I believe. He does events. Retro Teo, he would do events.
And his then what? Oh man, Eric started doing events. Yeah. He should do them consistent, right? Like more often.
That'd be good.
Yeah, because he has a big spot in the back, like the parking lot and whatnot. Yeah. Both times, dude, I got sick. Yeah. Food poisoning. The first one. The second time was food poisoning. I ate salmon, bro. Oh. 2 pieces. I'm like, oh, I got sick, bro. And then the first one, I just came back from Mexico and I had a fever, bro. I was like, horrible. And I was like, dude, you always catch me in the worst. It's like, I have a spot for you, bro. I'm like, dude, I'm down, but I'm sick. What has been the worst event, bro? You're like, man, you don't have to say the name of the event, but you were just event. Like, yeah, that you're like, man, bro. Honestly, have you lost money at all? Like when you do events, you're like, man, I didn't sell nothing, bro.
No, not really.
You always sell stuff?
I always sell. Yeah. I think it's not per se the event. It would have to just be the elements. So, like, there could be an event I'm doing where all of a sudden, like, it gets really windy. Mm-hmm. If I could forget the weights, my canopy will go flying. You know, like, or it could be very, like, gloomy, and then there's rain, you know, like.
Yeah.
So it would have to be, like, the elements more so, you know, like, to deal with that.
Yeah, the wind probably, huh?
The wind, the rain.
Oh, you've done events with rain?
I've done events where like it would like start to rain, and it would suck because then like some of the customers would be like, "Well, man, it's raining. Like, let me leave." You know, like.
Yeah, that sucks, man.
Like I said, like not so much the events themselves, but just the elements of like the weather.
Yeah, and then in your reselling journey, as a pop-up event, you know, at the pop-up events, what has been the one transaction, the biggest transaction you made, bro? Like the biggest sale. And I'm not saying like combined, like one customer came and dropped whatever X amount of money, bro.
I'm trying to think. I think I did like a Sega bundle, but I don't know. I don't really try to keep too much track of that, you know, like I'm just enjoying every transaction, you know, like everything like that, just like, I don't know, it excites me, you know? Yeah. It excites me most when somebody comes up and they're like, man, like, I haven't seen this in forever, you know? Like, I had this when I was a kid. That right there is like, that like over anything.
You can basically resurrect the feeling that they had as a child, right? And they're like,
because I've experienced that, you know? So I know how that feels like.
Yeah.
So I think, I don't know, like, the biggest transaction.
You don't remember?
I'm trying to think.
Yeah.
I think I sold a Dreamcast game. I'm trying to think of what game it was. I think I had it listed for $300. The girl was like, but like I said, like it was the relationship she had with the game. She was like, I've been looking for this game. So like I've been looking forever. I forgot what Dreamcast game. It was listed for $300. She didn't haggle. She just bought it on the spot. Wow. She checked the condition. It was clean mint. She was like, I want it. She's like, I want it. I don't want to buy it on eBay and they come out like looking wrong. Like this is it. Like you have it here, I'm gonna get it. Like
that's legit, dude. So $300 for that Sega Dreamcast.
Sega Dreamcast.
Wow, that's legit. What do you think are some of the challenges you faced as a reseller, bro? Are there any at all?
There is. I think sourcing could be a challenge. You know, because you don't know when you're out hunting. It's always hit or miss. You don't know if you're gonna really find anything that day. You can not find nothing, and then one day you can find everything. You know, so sourcing could be tough.
What do you source mainly? Facebook Marketplace.
I love doing thrift shops.
Okay.
Pawn stores.
Pawn stores.
Wow. A lot of people don't check pawn stores, but it's worth checking, you know, because you just...
That's legit.
You
You're kind of giving out some secrets, bro.
Hey, it's all good.
Yeah. That's crazy. I didn't think about pawn stores, like pawn shop.
Pawn shops.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Garage sales.
Yeah.
A lot of it's word of mouth, so a lot of people know that I sell, you know, so they'll come to me to, like, sell their collection, you know, so... I'm very blessed and flattered when that happens.
Yeah,
like,
no, for sure, because they know you, right?
Like, they know me, bro. And they're like, well, you know, Tony does this, so let me give it to him, or let me sell it to him, you know, like.
And I feel like, too, now there's a lot of resellers, and I feel like hunting is, like, very difficult. Yeah. You know who's putting it, dude, who puts it down? I'm like, bro, you're like the sniper reseller, so you got to change your name. Anthony's Adventure, bro.
Oh yeah.
Oh my goodness, bro. I told him, bro, you gotta change your name to Sniper Resell, because your dude, it's always you never miss, bro. Like I'm like, and he tells me how much he pays for. I'm like, you gotta be kidding me, bro. I'm like, dude, is this guy glazing? Is he like making it up? Like he's like, nah, bro. I'm like, dude, that's crazy. Like he's always putting it down, bro. Like 100%, dude. Yeah. And has it been more difficult since there's been a lot more resellers to like come across like good bundles, good deals?
No, not really. I think the challenge with that is just the more resellers there are, I think it's a little harder to sell at events, just because there's so much, you know, like there's so much for the customers to look at, you know. I think that's when it comes down to not really what you have, but who you are. I think when you present yourself of who you are, you're like as a person. Yeah. That kind of is gonna what could help you drive sales, you know.
And I think you really differentiate from a lot of these cats, not in a bad way, but in a good way. Where, like I said, like I told you earlier, you're appealing to the eye with your canopy, with your table covers. It just pops, bro. You know, even when you set up and you're set up around people, I see you can't miss it. You know, like it's right there, bro. Yeah. So definitely, you ever had any horrible lowballers, bro? That just like, man, dude, come on, man.
Horrible?
Yeah.
I'm trying to think. I would before selling like at events, I would do offer up. That's where I would get like the worst low balls.
You don't do offer up anymore?
No, not anymore. No, that's
offer where like, up. What about in person? You ever had like a low ball like, dude, stop, man. This is not even cool anymore.
No, not really. And at the end of the day, like, if there's an offer I don't like, I could just say no. You know, like, because at the end of the day, it's like up to me whether like I want to do whatever, like transaction or whatever, like. But no, not really. Like, just like on offer up and stuff like that.
Dude, offer up's the worst, bro. I know. I try to get rid of myself. I'm like, come on, bro. Sometimes it's not even worth replying, huh? Like, come on, bro.
Well, someone told me too. He was like, man, it's to the point now where it's like offer down. Like, that's what it's called. Like it's offer down.
That's so horrible, dude. Like sometimes, like I don't do it, but sometimes when like I'm in a good mood and people are like, hey, I'll offer you 10. He's like, bro, I just tell them like, bro, you can have it. Come pick it up. And they don't respond, bro. Like I was like, you can have it. Come pick it up for free. Yeah. And they just read it, but they don't respond. They're like, oh, this guy's playing with me. Like I like to mess with people. Is it a good thing that there is resellers, or is it like a bad thing? What are your thoughts on that? It's just your opinion.
No, I think it's a good thing because there's certain people that don't have the time to hunt. There's people that don't have the time to like go out and like check out thrift stores, go to swap meets and all that stuff. So us as resellers, you know, when we do have that time to go hunt, I think that's perfect, you know, because then it gives the customers a reason why to come to the events, you know, like, let me see what Tony picked up this week or whatever, you know, like, let me see what's his inventory looking like, you know, like, so I think it's a good thing to have resellers.
Like an update, like, okay, I wonder what this guy picked up now. What did he find, right?
Yeah. And that's the reason why I think we get so proud, like you mentioned Anthony's Adventure, we get so proud of, like, showing what we picked up because it's exciting, you know, it's fun. And then we get to showcase, you know, what we found, you know, like, we're like modern day treasure hunters.
That's true.
You know, like,
no, for sure. 100%, man. Because now you get to, they get to relive a moment. If you found like a really good game, they're like, oh man, I've been looking for this game, or oh, I remember playing this game, right? And that's a really good thing. And on that same subject, what would you say what are some of the best moments and the worst? First, we'll start with the best as a reseller. What have been some of the best moments for you?
Like I mentioned, like, having a product where it just sparks somebody's, like, childhood, you know, like, they're like, man, I used to have that, or I've been looking for that, or I never got that as a kid, you know, and you have it. That's, like, the best, because, like I said, like, I was on the other side of the table, so, like, when I would go to these
just
events,
looking at their facial expressions, and they're like, oh.
Yeah, because I know how it felt, you know, like, when I would go to these events buying stuff, like, before selling and all that stuff, just straight collecting, I'd be like, man, like, I haven't seen this forever, you know, like, you just get so excited, like, I think everything, too, like, stuff like that, you can't buy that. You know what I mean? Like, you can't, that feeling.
It doesn't have a price.
It doesn't have a price, you know.
It's priceless, bro.
That feeling is like, and you can only get that when you go to these events, you know, when you go to these retro stores, like, you get to relive all that, and it has such a good feeling in you, like, you know, it's like, it's amazing.
No, for sure. No, 100%, bro. 1,000%, I would definitely agree.
Just like in your room, like, when I'm looking around and everything, like, I'm just like, man, like, this is so dope, you know, like.
Thanks, bro.
So,
I'm more of a Back to the Future guy. That's what a games in text, like, hey, you're a Back to the Future. Yeah, it's my all-time favorite movie, bro. And I remember growing up, my aunt used to work at McDonald's, and at the time when I first got introduced to the Happy Meal, it was the DeLorean toy, the one you go, vroom, vroom,
that's sick.
Yeah, that was the first memory I had with the Happy Meal. So I'm like, what's that movie? So when I got older, I watched the movie and I'm like, man, that movie's so dope. Part 1, I'm like, you can't go wrong with part 1, you know. Side question here that had nothing to do with video games, but who makes it better, bro? A bean and cheese burrito, Del Taco, or Taco Bell? Why?
Why?
Yeah.
I'm gonna have to say, I'd say Taco Bell.
Taco Bell?
Yeah.
Why do you say that?
I'm just being biased though too, because, like, I think it has to play with nostalgia. I think I grew up with, like, Taco Bell, you know?
You know what? You're right. Del Taco's a lot, like, recent, right?
I think so.
Kind of, right?
Kind of. I think, I don't know. I don't really, as a kid, I don't ever really seen Del Taco. I remember Taco Bell, though. I remember Taco Bell, and I remember, like, the toys, you know? Because they would have Mario toys. They would have, you know.
You're right. They had toys.
Mm-hmm.
No, who had Pogs? Someone had Pogs. I think that was McDonald's, right? They had. Remember, they had Slammers for the Pogs, and they had, like, a Universal Studios. I don't know if that was Taco Bell, but so you would say Taco Bell?
I think Taco Bell. I think Taco Bell, even when you have it today, I think it has a certain taste that's never really, like, left since, like, the beginning of you having it. You know, like,
I can see that. Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like,
yeah. Because I was in high school, I eat the bean and cheese burritos. Yeah, they still taste the same, man.
It still has the same taste, like, familiar taste. You know, like.
Yeah. I could totally see that. Have you ever had a bean and cheese burrito bowl from Del Taco?
No.
Dude, try it. I got one of my buddies put me on game on that. Like, it's a bean and cheese, and then it has fries in it, and then you ask for sour cream.
So it's like a custom order.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
And then you tell them, like, hey, well done, and it's nice and crisp, bro. Dude, it's so baller. It's baller. You know. What are the what are the things that keeps you going, bro, as a reseller?
As a reseller?
Yeah.
Honestly, like, the potential.
The
potential that of what it could become later on. You know, like I said, every event I do, I learn so much, you know. Not by just other sellers, but by the customers, by the inventory of, like, what people are liking, what they're not liking, seeing how much Pokemon is being a big part now into the events.
Yeah.
You know,
Are you
like,
gonna be? I think you're. I see, right? You're doing the transition. You're
yeah,
buying.
you know, I'm doing buy stuff for it's a monster. You know,
It's a whole beast in and out.
big monster.
I went to LA Card Fair. Cards are like, you gotta be kidding me. I saw that. I'm like, I didn't even know. So expensive. $4,000 card. I saw like a what was it, like a Umbreon or something like that. Like a 4,000. I'm like, you gotta be kidding me, bro. And people were like looking at it. It's like a guy next to us. Me and my buddy Retro Prince. We were. He was trying to promote. I was there helping him, and I had my vending machine. But yeah, people just it gets expensive quick. People are spending money. I'm like, you gotta be kidding me, bro. It's a whole beast in and of itself, bro. So you're gonna start collecting and reselling cards?
Collecting, reselling, trading. Like you said, it's a beast. You know, like I'm still learning a lot about it. You know, but I know the more I dive into it, the more I'll get the hang of it.
What do you think sparked that up, bro? To wanting to do like Pokemon cards, bro.
I pulled like one of the rarest cards from.
Was that the
Umbreon?
No way.
Yeah.
How much is that one worth?
1,500.
No way. You pulled it?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Did you get excited?
Hell yeah. Because you know, like that was my first time like actually like buying cards. You know, like.
Did you buy like how many packs did you buy?
I bought that one was like a ETB, so I think came with like 9, and then I had bought in like the folder variant, and then like a 3-pack, but it was like out of a whim, you know, like I was just like I want to try it, you know, like let's see what happens, and then like me first getting into it, like I struck gold, you know, like I got that card, and then that just
you just got addicted.
It got me excited,
yeah.
You know, like I was like, oh shit.
After how long? How many packs of you opening did you like? Dude, I pulled it.
That was from that box. That was legit the last pack.
No,
that was the last pack, and they call it in their community. They call it last pack magic.
Oh,
and that's legit
man.
What happened. Like that was the last pack magic.
Wow, dude,
so,
that's crazy.
I don't know. It's so fun. Like with my girlfriend and I, like that's just what we do. Like we open packs now. Like. It's just so much fun, you know. Like,
how much did you spend in that bundle you bought?
That bundle, I want to say,
just the cards, not the folder.
I think he had it for like, the store I got it from was like 170. It was like 170 that box.
Yeah, and that was just that one good card you pulled, or did you pull other cards that were good?
From that set, that was the one card. I've opened other sets and got other cards. But that was like.
But that was the one you did the waffle too, huh?
That was the one I did the waffle.
Man, dude, who won that one, bro?
It was another card collector or seller. He stays in New York, but he won it with one spot. He won it with
how much one spot, bro?
I think I had it for like $2.
Bro, stop.
$2.
No way,
spot.
Bro.
I had other participants that had like 20 spots, 30 spots, like 50 spots.
Oh my goodness, bro. One spot? Dude, I know this last one, well, with the Squirtle card, right? Did you bring the Squirtle card?
Yeah, I got it.
Dude, I was like thinking about like, bro, if that one dude that spent $1 wins it, bro. Bro.
But that's how it is though. It's like it's pure luck, you know, like
yeah. I don't know if I should sell it or keep it. Not sell it, but whatchamacallit, put it on my little vending machine. That's so sick, dude. Nah, you said it's worth how much?
Around 70.
And I won this one for $20, guys. $20. That's crazy. Wow, dude. Thank you. Yeah. So right now, do you have any TCG cards at all?
Yeah, I do.
Yeah. So your next pop-up event, you'll have TCG cards.
Yeah.
How many TCG cards do you have? Well, Pokemon cards.
Pokemon, I want to say around like 70 to 80.
No way.
70 to 80 cards.
You got any heat in there?
Yeah.
Yeah, what do you have? It's stuff you pulled or stuff that you...
Stuff that I bought. Yeah. I have some of the EVA Evolutions. I have... What else? There's a lot. There's a lot. It's hard to remember, but...
How much is your little... Do you have a display case for it?
Not yet. I'm going to get one for it.
Okay.
Yeah.
How much money do you have... how much worth is your whole card section?
Card section?
Yeah.
Let's say...
If you were to sell everyone retail.
about 1,000, I think.
$1,000.
Yeah.
Man. Have you sold any TCG cards, any Pokemon cards at your events, or no?
I
Not
have
yet.
very little.
Okay.
You know, like just to like test the waters, but they get sales. You know, like
Yeah,
people love Pokemon right
they
now.
do,
like,
bro. It's such a thing, and I'm
you
like,
know what it is though too. They love what they can't have. You know.
I think
And
that's what it is.
That's what it is right now.
Yeah.
It's such a hard thing to get, and I
Yeah.
think that's what's bringing so much of the sales is that, well, I can't find it anywhere. It's here. Let me get it. You know.
Yeah. And I also noticed. Well, I don't know, not noticed, but wasn't there like a new one that just released, like a new pack or something?
Journey Together. I think that's the newest. It's releasing tomorrow. It's releasing
Didn't
tomorrow.
what's his name have it? I think I saw Games for Us already like sold or whatever.
Yeah, I think
Can you get them or?
you could get them if you have like I guess a Connect. You know.
Hey, bro.
But yeah, or
That's
distributor even. You know, if you
You
have
have
the
to
right
be a
distributor.
distributor.
Yeah.
Got
I
it.
think if you have their connection, you
Yeah.
can get them sooner.
Like pre-release.
Kind of like pre-release. Yeah.
Wow.
I think
Because I know I saw he put a little post like sold, and I'm like, I thought it's released tomorrow. Like,
Yeah.
how's that work?
But
That's a trip.
kind of like when before a new game comes out, you know, all the stores get them for the next day. You know, kind of like the same
Concept.
concept.
Wow, that's a trip, man. What would you say is the future for your business, bro?
Future.
Yeah. Do you want to open up a store or no?
Yeah,
You want to open up a store?
I do want to open up a store.
Where? What city?
What city? That's tough.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I would love to open it in Riverside. I don't think there's a major.
What's the closest store? Game store. Nothing?
I don't think there's anything in
No.
there.
How far is Games for Us?
Games for us.
How far is that from you?
It's about 20, 25 minutes.
Okay. That's still a drive.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
But-
nothing. Are you gonna name it
Yeah.
Super Nintoni?
I don't know. I mean, probably.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That would be pretty cool.
That'd be
I can see
cool.
the sign. Yeah, that'd be legit. Man, dude, but you would have to just do that full time, right? At that
Full
point.
time. Yeah.
Wow. And you're gonna have to host events, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, of course,
That'd be
right?
cool.
Yeah.
Well, that all bases upon like the structure of
Parking,
the store.
yeah.
You know,
So
like,
maybe considering that,
so
right?
I had to take that into consideration.
Before you get the building, that would be legit, dude. Man, that's cool, bro.
But that'd
So-
be like the ultimate goal, like to open up a store like that.
Yeah. What do you think how long do you think that will take? Like 2-3 years? What's your plan?
I don't know how long it would take. The sooner, obviously, the better.
Yeah.
But I don't know. A lot has to do with like the economy, you know, like of the way things are going.
Yeah.
You know how it is gonna go.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I feel like I'm doing well with these events.
Mm-hmm.
You know, and like I said, every event I do, I learn. You
Yeah.
know, I try
Every
to-
event you have a good transaction. I mean,
A
good
good-
transactions.
Yeah, with
That's
not
cool.
just with money, but with people. You know, like with people, I think that's my number one thing is like building those relationships.
That's true.
Like,
Yeah.
it gets me excited when people recognize me and they see me like, or they want to come and like do deals with me, or like I've been saving this stuff because I want to see you. Like that means so much to me. You know, like
Yeah. 100%.
um,
I know. I did see one of your videos. You had Retro Gorilla.
mhm.
Yeah. I mean, do you plan on bringing back your channel? I mean, I think you should, bro. I mean, why not?
I think I am. I think I'm gonna do it as kind of like a perspective of a seller. You know, kind of
Gotcha.
like when I'm at an event, kind of like have it off to the side because I watched so many videos of like card resellers.
Yep.
And seeing how they do it, I'm like,
Same
well,
concept with video
let me
games.
kind of
huh?
do this with video games. You know, like
Yeah.
there's not too many video game sellers that do that. You know, so
Yeah.
maybe I will do that.
Yeah, that would be cool, bro. You know, just record yourself making sales,
Yeah.
transactions, you know. I mean, people would love watching that stuff, right?
Mhm.
Yeah, it's a trip, man. Anything else you would want to say, bro, before we end the podcast? Anything you want people to know about you? Anything?
Follow me on Instagram.
Follow him on
Super
Instagram.
Nintoni.
Yeah, bro. For the
Follow
waffles,
the claim
dude.
sale page, Super Nintendo claim sales.
Yeah.
I post daily what I pick up.
Okay.
I post what events I'm gonna do upcoming. I am gonna do SoCal this year.
Oh man, that's exciting, bro.
Yeah.
How big's your booth? 10 by 10?
10 by 10. I'm
Ooh.
collaborating with another seller. He goes by Yesteryears.
Okay.
Yesteryear Games. So me and him are going to be both at SoCal.
That's legit. Can you take a canopy inside or not?
I asked
What they say?
They said yeah.
Oh, so, dude, that's so cool.
I'm hoping that it could fit, because I don't know how like close. I don't know what the layout is, you know, like. So if it does, cool. If it doesn't, then that's cool too, like.
Were you a vendor last year?
No,
I
wasn't. And ever since then, I was like, man, I should have done it, like. That's one thing I want in this like hustle. Like, I don't want to leave no stone unturned. Like I want to try to do as much as events as I can, and like expos too, like SoCal.
Yeah, for sure, man, 100%. What's the farthest like pop-up booth you've done?
Farthest?
Yeah,
probably Game Towers.
Game Towers all the way over here.
Yeah.
Oh snaps! It's pretty far, kind of, right? Riverside.
Yeah. But to me, it's worth it, like,
yeah, 100%.
It's worth it. It's worth seeing the sellers and everything like that.
Oh man! All right, man. Anything else, man, you want to say before we end the podcast, bro?
No. Just be sure to see me in SoCal if you're going.
For sure, man.
Visit the booth. Say hi.
Booth. Yeah.
Follow me on Instagram, and yeah, that's it. Thank you for having me.
No worries, man. It was a pleasure, dude. I know we've been having it. I've been having it, on Instagram for a while, but I finally got the ball rolling, and it's a pleasure to have you, bro. Thank you for doing it, bro. I appreciate that, man. So yeah, man, this should be a wrap for Super and Tony. Be sure to follow him and get some merch, bro. I want a hoodie. I want a hat, bro. We gotta get the little hat. I want a debit card thing, for a debit card. Yeah, for sure.
Definitely got you.
But thank you guys for sticking until the end. I don't know what episode this is, bro. I lost track already because I've done a handful of them. But thank you guys for sticking until the end. And hopefully we get to see you guys on the next episode. We'll drop this one on Spotify, and it'll be on YouTube. You mind doing the video? Because, the video for you don't care? If we do the video, because something.
No, that's cool.
All right, cool. Yeah, so we got the approval from Super and Tony to do the video. But thank you guys for sticking until the end. We'll catch you guys on the next one. Retroground out. Peace out, guys.